Finally found a board sign. We are about 2 kilometers away and there's a lot of off-roading here, so be mindful of that. But anyways, we are almost there. I guess that side there is some accommodation close to the waterfall, so the road is slightly better, but still a lot of off-roading. So just made it to the waterfall. It's 1 p.m. and I guess we are very deep down into the valley because there's a river flowing here as well. So it's by the riverside. And I don't see a whole lot of cars. You can see just like sporadic 5-10 car stops. Tamil Nadu, Kerala local cars. Nobody comes here from the outside, I guess. This is not a part of a touristic circuit, but the views are really nice. You have this kind of a lush greenery all around. I can see here the public shouting. So I think there's a ticket, so let's go grab a ticket and go inside now. So all sorted. The entry ticket is the standard 40 rupees government fees, nothing special here. And this side is the waterfall, so we'll come back and dip our feet in there because I am trekking ready, not swimming ready for the day. My plan was to go trekking in the caves, but anyways, now we are improvising. And first we'll go walk around a little bit. When we are done with the nature trail, we're gonna come back here and enjoy in the water a little bit. So it looks like this is more like a puddle or a pond formed by the waterfall, but the actual waterfall is 100 meters up ahead. Let's go take a look. I still can't hear the waterfall though, but maybe it is there if the board sign says so. Now all this water flowing down, I guess that's the waterfall. There are people playing there. Okay, that's also looking nice. It's good I was trekking ready because you have to go down these kind of stairs, even if it's 100 meters and a short trek, but at least I'm like not feeling anything. But yeah, the sound of the water is pretty nice. We just have to get a little bit closer to be able to capture that. We're too far from it, but the view is really cool. Small but really nice. That was a lot of fun. Spent 1 hour out here. I'm still actually at the waterfall, but it's 2 p.m. so it's almost time to leave for the dam. I think this is now because we skipped Edakkal caves, this became the farthest point that we came. So now we will start heading back. The point is I have to check the route, but there's no network. We are deep in the valley, so I have to go further out, climb all the hills that we came down for this waterfall, and when I get network I have to see on the way to the dam if there is anything else or just the dam. If it's just the dam, we'll have a longer lunch break. If there's more, we'll figure out when to position lunch. And I was trying to get close to the waterfall, but it's not safe out there and there's too many people muffling up the voice of the waterfall. So I don't think I got a very good clipping of the waterfall's audio. But all in all, it's a pretty good place. Not a whole lot of crowd out here. Very nice and peaceful. Cool water. If you don't have swimming costume, just dip your feet in it. That's also very refreshing. I stayed here for almost an hour. I can still stay here longer, but I feel like I should explore a little bit more. So let's get going, get back to Fortuner and find our next stop for the day. Alright, so made it to the main road. We just came up from there and we have little bit of signal here. So I looked up the Cheenikamoola Caves is along the way to the dam. So we will take a quick look. If that's open, fine. If that's closed, not an issue. We'll continue onwards to the dam. And somewhere along the way, we'll try to find a good place for lunch as well. So that was a very nice Sadhya Thali family run restaurant, pretty budget friendly as well. And I was looking up, there's a poster that they have put up with all the places of interest nearby, and there seems to be one very historic Jain temple in Sultan Bateri, or however you pronounce it. That neighborhood was the mystery that I had. What do people go check it out for? That's a Jain temple. The problem is it's already 3 p.m. and everything closes down between 4 and 5, so I'm not quite sure if we can make it that far. But I have 3 stops planned for now: the caves, the dam, and this Jain temple. Everything is like within 20 minutes of each other, and we are 1 hour away from the homestay, so that's not an issue. So let's see if we can check out at least 1 to 2 places of these 3. It's now slightly cloudy, so the weather is also favorable. First, let's stop by the caves and see if they are open, closed, if they are worth visiting or not. Then the next step would be the dam. Well, I don't know about the caves, but we sure are doing a great wildlife side quest. About 700 meters to go. We're going through a forest area now. Well, I did find a cave, all right. It's right here. Luckily, there is a board sign over here. Nice views of the Western Ghats. And this is a natural cave, but it's pretty stinky, and I'm not gonna go inside. It's not a very touristic spot per se, but okay, some hint of a cave for the day. I was thinking the Edakkal cave is gonna be the highlight for the day. Turns out the entire cave highlights of the entire day were deleted from history for today. But yeah, the waterfall was pretty nice. I guess the dam would be nice too. It's 3:30 now, so my guess is dam would be the last stop. So this is pretty much the Cheenikamoola Cave. If you want to do a little off-roading adventure along the way to the dam, it's the same road we're gonna keep going forward. So it's a little side quest you can do on the way. Massive rain clouds gathering, and I'm riding straight into the thunderstorm area. Maybe we can find shelter at the dam, but this is a very nice view. So much greenery, and there are a lot of exotic birds that are flying all around here. Very colorful, very beautiful, but they fly too fast, so I can't really capture any of them. That's the dam. There's no water flowing, but there I can see amusement park, lots of people, activities, lots of buses parked up ahead. So maybe this is a cool adventure park as well, like the previous days. So let's go down now while we're here. Might as well enjoy the views. Pretty cool place, lots of lush greenery, lots of adventure activities. 50 rupees is the basic entrance fare, and then whatever rides and stuff that you do is charged separately. Let's walk around and see if we have a good vantage point of the valley somewhere. So I can see a water body, like the stored water over that side, so let's try and go that way. This side is mostly flying cinema, adventure activities and adventure park. So maybe we can figure out a way to go this way or take a shortcut through the garden. thing. I was expecting people to be making some noise over the space tower, but they're just peacefully sitting. Half of them are even playing with their phone, like scrolling through Instagram reels or something. That's new. Normally people yell a lot in that one. Anyways, like there's this green area here, there's a garden over there, so I'm just enjoying a nice peaceful walk, hoping to see some views of the water from some side. This is such a unique banana tree, spread out like peacock feathers, so many stems all around, and the flower and bananas are coming over there. Not sure if this is grafted or natural. Looks really nice. Those were the adventure rides. We are at the lower part of the park, and this gives like Dubai or Qatar like vibes. There's shelters from the heat, date trees all along. You have a nice walking promenade, and the elevation is gradually dropping, so you're going towards the lake and fountain area. So I'm just taking a nice evening walk. Although on a second thought now I'm confused if this is apricot, dates or something else altogether. Does anybody know? Nice. There are directions for the dam, so we go this way. Let's go for a nice evening walk. So I was just reading this info board about the type of dam and the length and span and stuff. So this is an earth dam, and the Banasura Sagar dam that we went to yesterday, or in the previous episode, was also an earth dam. I think that's the longest one in India, but I'll have to check, go back and I think I saw a similar board for that as well. I'll have to tally. But if you know what's the speciality of an earth dam, do comment down below. Seems to be like a common theme of the dams around in this vicinity. And we have Western Ghats over that way, and the lake is forming here, and one patch is over there. So we're gonna go forward and look at that one as well. Being a YouTuber in this part of India, I get a lot of attention, like a good kind of attention. People come up to me and they ask, are you a YouTuber? Are you vlogging? What's your channel? Where have you been? Learn about my story. I guess being tall plus being a YouTuber is kind of like a telltale story out here to make more friends. It's a good icebreaker after all. Alright, so made it to the farthest end of the dam. Just gonna enjoy a nice and chill walk and take in the views of the Western Ghats. I hope you enjoyed this vlog episode as well. This was everything I had to see in Wayanad. Sad Edakkal caves didn't happen, but maybe for later. I'm gonna end this vlog right here, and I'll see you again in another episode. This is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you again the next time.